Welcome back, everyone. Today we are making 2 appetizers for you. We're going to be using Jimmy Dean sausage and cream cheese in both of them. We're making a sausage cream cheese ball, and we're also making a sausage crostini. These are perfect for football season coming up and also the holidays. Some of y'all are going to have potlucks too in the fall. So this is perfect. We're going to start with the first one and make sausage cream cheese balls, my husband's favorite. It's all happening in one large mixing bowl. We have 6 ingredients. And the first one is Jimmy Dean sausage. I just use the regular. It does come in hot if you want a little extra heat to your sausage balls. All right, that's going in. Ooh, it smells good. I love the spices in here. And then we're going to take a block of cream cheese, 8 ounces. Make sure you bring this to room temperature. There we go. Passing that off, and passing that off the right way.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Let's talk about the next ingredient. We have Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies, 10 ounces. If you don't like Rotel because it's too hot for you, you can use diced tomatoes that are in a can, drain them, and put 10 ounces into this dish here. But we're using the mild here, so the cream cheese and everything else will kind of mild out that flavor. All right, I'm going to go drain this and be right back. Looks good already, right? Bisquick. We're going to put in a 1 3/4 cup. Sometimes people don't have Bisquick or can't find Bisquick, in the area that you live. I have a recipe on my blog for Bisquick, and you can make it exactly the way you need to. That looks like a cup and 3/4. That looks good. Let's see a little bit more. There we go. We're going to add 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, or if you like the mild, you can do that also. I'm going to take a little bit of Parmesan that's shredded, add that, about 1/4 cup. It'll add a nice flavor. It'll go really well with that Rotel. There we go. I'm putting on some gloves. We're going to go in and mix this all together until it's well combined. I'm not going to put any seasonings in this because the sausage has a really good flavor to it. You don't need to do much to it. We're ready to form some balls. We've got our sheet pan lined with some parchment paper or anything non-stick. We're going to be using a cookie scoop. It's about 1.5 inch. We're just going to go into the mixture. Place it into the palm of your hand. Just roll it lightly into a ball shape. And then we'll place that on our sheet pan on that parchment. Okay, y'all, let us know some of your favorite appetizers. I need lots of ideas. I've made so many of them. And stay tuned because we still have another one to make. As soon as we get these in the oven, we're going to start the next appetizer recipe. So don't go anywhere. I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees. We're going to bake these off for about 20 to 25 minutes. You want them nice and golden brown and cooked through. Made about 45 of these. We have a smaller pan also. We're going to go ahead now and start that sausage crostini while these are baking in the oven. Okay, for this recipe, you're going to need some French bread already sliced. You can even get the French loaf bread and slice it yourself. You'll want it to be about this thick right here. We picked this up at the store pre-sliced. We're going to put about 15 of these on a sheet pan. This is kind of a half of a recipe that we're doing today. But if you want to do a full recipe and make 30 of these, you can do that. But since we're doing the sausage balls also, we'll stick with this here. I'm just going to bring a small bowl over. We're going to put some oil in. You can use some olive oil or like avocado oil. That's good right there. We can always add more as we need it. I'm just going to take my bread. We're going to coat it with the oil. Now what we're going to do is we want to get both sides nice and toasty we're going to flip them all over. Yep. And then we're going to brush this side with the oil. And like I said, if you need to add more oil to your dish, go right ahead. A little bit more. We're going to pop these in an oven. You want to put them into a 375-degree preheated oven for about 6 to 8 minutes till they get nice and toasty. We're going to flip it over about halfway through and toast the other side. So 4 minutes, flip them, 4 minutes, until you get a nice kind of golden toasty color on them. Now my oven is already at 400 degrees with those sausage balls in there, so I'm going to keep an eye on these when I put them in the oven. We're going to take half a thing of Jimmy Dean sausage and we're going to fry it up in a medium skillet. This is 16 ounces, so we're going to be doing 8 ounces. Let's break it up. While this is browning up, we're going to chop up an onion, some sweet peppers, just a few of them, and then we got some basil here that we're going to chop up. I'm only going to use about half of an onion. It's pretty small. So we're just going to take the ends off, peel that outer layer. Make sure you keep an eye on your toasty breads in the oven. I'm going to go check that right now. And cut the onion in half. Just going to follow the lines of the onion. I'm pretty close to that. I'm going to turn it and then I'm going to run my knife through it to get small dices here. We're going to add it to the sausage and let it kind of soften down as the sausage is cooking. Now you can use bell pepper if you want, use a red bell pepper, get some color in there, but I like the sweetness of the peppers here. So I'm just going to cut off the top, cut these in half lengthwise. I'm going to get the other hand in the kitchen to help stir that up. I'm just going to peel off any kind of membrane and seeds that we don't want. I'm going to dice these up pretty small. So I'm just going to make thin strips. Well, that sausage smells good.
It sure does.
And then we'll just turn the strips around. We're just going to make dices. Pull in your fingers. We're going to add this to the sausage and onion just to soften it down just a little bit. All right, let's take a look at the basil. We're going to go ahead and destem it. Now basil, I find it like this in the store. It comes in a little package like that in your vegetable section of your store. All right, I'm just going to roll up my basil, kind of do a chiffonade and then cut that. So we have little pieces. Tuck in your fingers. Give it a nice pretty color in there and a nice fragrance to it also. All right, let's add that. I'm going to mix this up. We're going to turn off the heat. We're going to add in half of a package of cream cheese. Put that in. We're going to break it down into the sausage, the peppers, the onions, melt it down. While this is melting, I'm going to go ahead and add in 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese, about half of this package here. Start melting that into it. Just keep stirring it until you get a nice mixture. We're going to take a spoonful of the mixture. We're going to spread it on the toasty bread here. Put it back on the sheet pan. That's so cheesy. Yum. Don't those look good? We're going to place these back in the oven. It's still preheated at the 375 degrees. We're going to bake these for about 7 to 10 minutes until they get nice and ooey gooey on the top and kind of a golden brown on there. Thomas and I are going to try the sausage cream cheese balls and the sausage crostinis for you. What do y'all think of my 2 appetizers using Jimmy Dean sausage? We have the cream cheese sausage balls and we have the sausage crostini. Which one are y'all taking for football? Here we go.
I guess I'll try one of these too.
Mmm. Wow. Mmm.
Man, those are good. Mmm. Y'all, if you like heat, add jalapenos to these. That'd be so good.
Y'all can't taste the green chilies in here. It's not hot, like spicy hot at all. That cream cheese and everything else just kind of melds it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's delicious. All right, I'm going in for a sausage crostini. There's all those peppers right there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. If y'all are going to make these, let me know.
Give directions to your house?
Yeah, I'll bring the drinks. These are good.
Uh-huh. Mmm. All right, which one are you making? Give us a thumbs up on this. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below your favorite appetizer, even if it's not these. Or pick your favorite here and let us know, because we enjoyed making these for you guys.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed eating them.
Okay, you guys, we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.